All right. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got Jessika Love.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Can't call her. So, how your morning going?
Pretty good so far. I'm here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you had to work last night?
No, actually, we had a little kickback for Slim Kia,
Okay.
her birthday.
Shout out Slim Kia,
Yeah.
man. That's my dog, man. Okay. How was it?
It was good. I had to leave. I got a little too sick, but we here.
You got sick? You got drunk?
I had some shots, but I didn't get drunk. I think it was when they was like smoking Black and Milds.
And all that mixing. Yeah. I don't like all that cigarette and blacks and.
I had to go.
Right. All right, so let's go to the beginning. So you're originally from Augusta, Georgia?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised. What's like? What area you grew up around here?
Close to McBean, pushing Burke County. So I'm a country girl.
Oh, so you like chores like past Mike Patton all the way. Okay. So you went to Burke County or you went to Augusta?
Augusta.
You say you were close to Burke County?
I was close to Burke
some
County.
people that go close to Burke County, they go to Burke County.
Yeah, nah, I ain't there. That was different type of breed. No. Yeah, no.
So you went to what school you went to?
Cross Creek.
Cross Creek.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My son went to Cross Creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year he graduated?
He graduated. Well, my stepson. He well, they both graduated. I got one in there. Well, they graduated, 3 years ago? About 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. So they recently just
just graduated.
Okay, yeah,
then my son graduated from Richmond Academy last year.
Okay.
Yeah, last year. So, yeah. So, and, so how was it growing up in Augusta for you?
I mean, I guess pretty good. You know, I was never a problem child, I would say, per se. But it was good. Like I said, I'm a country girl, so, you know, I was outdoors a lot. Outdoors. Go-karts, dirt bikes, yeah.
Okay. You grew up with a lot of boys?
Yes, I have a lot of siblings, so.
How many siblings?
It's 8 of us.
8 of y'all?
Yeah, and I only have one sister. So,
wow.
Imagine that.
So, eight from, like, your father or your mother?
They had 6 together. And then my mom, she had a boy, and then my dad had a boy. So, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm the second oldest.
And you the second oldest?
Yes.
Oh, man. Wow.
Right.
So y'all all grew up together, I assume, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there gotta be a lot to grow with that many siblings.
Right. In the same house with my younger brother, we didn't grow up in the same house. Of course, I was older. So he's 5. No, he's 6. He just turned 6. So we try to get him like every other weekend. You know, make sure we spend time with him. Make sure he stay in the loop because we are like close. So, yeah.
Okay. So by you being the oldest, like you had a lot of responsibility, I assume.
Of course.
Well, not being the oldest, but
really.
The second oldest. But you still like the first 2 oldest ones always got the most responsibility.
Right. And I still have. They always come to me like, "Can you do this? Can you do that?" And I'm like, "No," but I still end up doing it anyways.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of responsibility.
Right. So do you think all races go through that? You know, black homes, like we start our kids young. I know I started washing dishes when I was 7.
Right.
7, I had to stand on a chair and wash dishes.
Yep.
Now it's like, you know, do you think black folks still like put those traditions on our kids, like far as, you know, making them wash dishes young, do chores young?
I wouldn't say all, but I know I do.
Yeah.
Like my son, look, bag up the trash, put the trash, you know.
In there, right.
Yeah, make sure you're going to have some type of responsibility around the house. So, I mean, I make sure I push that, but it's like, far as everybody else, some folks slacking. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah.
They slacking
Big
hard.
slack.
So, I don't know, it's because they don't want them to go through what they went through. But nah, they should keep it up.
Yeah. And a lot of people say they don't want somebody to go through what they, go through, but you can't prevent somebody from going through, you know, certain situations,
right?
You know, certain situations you can't prevent it.
Right.
You know, things are just going to happen regardless of what. Now, as far as living situations, you can fix that. Mm-hmm. You know, neighborhood situations, you can fix that. Mm-hmm. But just because you move in a good neighborhood doesn't mean that something violent can't happen on that neighborhood.
Right,
so,
right.
Certain things I just feel like you just can't prevent. But I do feel like you said, certain situations, you know, you should. You know, get your kids and train them and train them for the real world. Like train them, like you said, just
make
basic.
Sure you have responsibilities.
Right.
Because when they get older, they gonna feel like I don't need to do that.
Right.
Oh, somebody else can do it for me. Like no. I don't play that.
I think these days now we gotta teach our kids etiquette. I mean, like proper etiquette. You know, not to eat with your mouth open. Manners.
Oh goodness, that's a big one. Yes.
Yeah. Manners, etiquette, manners. Definitely manners. Definitely manners. And learn how to behave and act accordingly in public.
Yeah.
You know, those like a couple other things that, you know, we need to make sure we enforce in our household that I think a lot of us, not a lot of us, but a lot of us, meaning blacks, I think a lot of us just let our kids just go with the flow of life and let technology and the internet and let the internet teach our kids instead of actually sitting down with them.
Yeah. Like I said, this generation, my generation, is horrible.
Right.
They need to get themselves together.
So you did what activities you did in school?
I ran track and I played in the band and I danced my senior year. That's about it.
You was a majorette?
Yes.
Majorette? Okay.
Yep. I swear.
Okay. You said okay. That was you had fun doing that?
Yeah, it had its time, but I enjoyed it.
What do you mean it had its time? Like you had to do it in different weather and stuff like that?
Yeah, most definitely. It was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We had to get out there. Yeah, you know, everybody personalities, it's a bunch of females, so gotta deal with everybody's personalities and
oh yeah.
And I ain't really
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when there's some type of order where you in school and they be assigned to be the leader and you have to listen to them or fail the class.
Yeah, and I have a big like you ain't finna sit here talking to me in the kind of way.
I'm like that. My thing is with me, I don't have like a problem with control or meaning like someone telling me what to do. I don't have an issue with that. It's just, you know, like I said, it's the demeanor that turns me off completely to a point where I can't even function no more to like, nah, you can't talk to me like that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if I ain't giving you no reason to talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I can see if I'm at a job, I fuck up, do some shit, you want to yell at me, hey, I'll take that. I'll take that.
See, I had a situation. At my job, you know, I fucked up because I wasn't trained. Like, I was not trained. So I'm going based off of what somebody's telling me what to do. So, like I said, how I can say it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
How you say it.
It's how you say it when it comes down to me. Like, I don't talk to nobody at work. I really stay to myself. So you coming at me, yelling at me sideways, I'm nutting up. You get what I'm saying? Right. Like, no, like, teach me. Tell me, hey, Jessika, you know, you fucked up, and I can go and redirect my shit. Right, that's all you got to do. Don't, because once you pop your shit to me, bro, you go fix that shit.
Yeah, that's how I am.
So yeah,
I'm like that. Yeah,
I ain't with all that.
Yeah.
At all.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, we all adults, and I feel like, you know, you treat everybody with respect, and you talk to them with respect.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's like another reason I don't work 9 to 5s no more. One of the I don't miss those at all.
Right.
You know, it's been
I'm trying to get there. I'm almost there, but when I get there, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I tell people, like, when they ask, okay, they were like, how it is working for yourself. You know, I've been working for myself going on 6 years. So I had a job. I've been self-employed for going on 6 years. So it's like, you know, the first year or two is rocky. Always going to be rocky.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, you got to think of like, okay, I was making $22 an hour at my last job. So it's like when you lose a job or you quit a job or you get whatever, it's hard to, if you don't have nothing already mapped out that's bringing in $20 an hour, it's kind of hard to replace that $20 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think a lot of us, you know, our fear of working for ourselves is the fear of failure. Yeah. And being in debt and just not be able to have the money whenever we needed it to get whenever the stuff we want whenever we want it. So I think a lot of us, you know, it takes a sacrifice, because when you take that risk on working for yourself, you gotta tell yourself, well, I won't be able to buy myself nothing for a while. Right. Because I gotta make sure I have enough money to take care of what I need to take care of and have money, extra money. You know, all the extra activities as far as going shopping and dolling yourself, that get cut. You know, because it's sacrificing. You know, you gotta one thing has to X the other one out. You know what I'm saying? In order for, you know, one thing to actually work the right way. You know, so yeah, I think that's just my opinion when it comes to like people, you know, that wants to do that self-employed stuff. You know, just like I tell them, man, you know, find something that brings in enough profit that can accommodate the profit that you lost. You got to replace the money that you lost. So that's all it is. If you could replace making $10 an hour with something that brings in $20 an hour, makes sense to quit. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, because I was looking at it like, you know, I was working. I got paid, one job I got paid every week was getting paid, $425 a week. My check was like $425, $480 a week. That's like regular term with a little bit of overtime. But, you know, overtime check probably be like no more than $5, $6. You know, that's for a whole week. Right. That's for like 6 days. For a week. I shoot one video and make that in a video in 2 hours. So I cut out of 80 hours, you know, if you working, say like you work 40 hours a week, you working 40 hours a week, right? You work 40. So just imagine like, okay, it takes you 40 hours to make the money you're making now. Now, what if you had an opportunity where something you doing you can make all that money in 2-3 hours? Right. Wouldn't you quit? Of course. Exactly. Yeah. Most definitely. I'm gone. So it's like, by me making that decision, I'm like, okay, why would I be wasting gas, driving back and forth to work, downtime money? So it's like, you know, I done saved myself 78 hours. You could do a lot in 78 hours. Cause, you know, cause if you working 40 hours a week, 2 weeks, that's 80 hours. And just imagine you made all the money in 80 hours in 4 hours. Right. You done got all them hours to play with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got time to spend time with your kids. You got time to do shit around the house. Handle your business. Live your life. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do that when let me take that back. You can do that, but it's a lot more time consuming to fit in the schedule when you working 9 to 5. Then you got kids on top of that. Right. And then kids are a job by themselves. Yep. Most definitely. By themselves. So, yeah. So how was it like, because you have 2, right? Yes. How was it like, you know, when you had your first one, how was it like giving birth and raising a child for the first time? Giving birth first time, smooth. It was smooth? It was smooth, yes. You had a natural? Yes, natural. Oh, Lord. I ain't feel nothing. I was watching TV. You had epidural? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did. I was watching TV, laid back watching TV, and next thing you know, he was like, he here. And I'm like, what you mean? I ain't feel nothing. Yes. So, okay. how you went through the whole 9 months? Yes, whole 9 months. Whole 9 months? Yes. And then when it was time to have the baby, you were watching TV? I was watching TV. You ain't... Nothing. Not nothing. So the epidural, it just numbed everything? Oh, yeah, it did. That's my first one. So you couldn't feel nothing? Yeah, I ain't feel nothing. That's weird. Yeah. How did it feel like, you just can't feel nothing down there? How does that feel like this? It's numb. Everything numb. So I ain't feel nothing. No sensation, no nothing. That's weird, yeah. Man. And then it comes back eventually, of course. Like, how long it took for it to come back? I would say when they took the epidural out my back, not too long. They'll leave it in? They'll take it out. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay.
No, they took it out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but smooth sailing. But raising a child for the first time. Of course, I kind of had a sense of knowing what I'm doing. Because, like I said, I'm the oldest. So, me in the house with my siblings, changing diapers already, doing this and that and third. I already had, like, experience. So, everything went smooth sailing. He was a good child, good baby, you know, never cried. No problems. I really, like, I had really no problems at my child. No problem. Not my second one, nah. Good Lord. I had the epidural and everything. I felt everything. I think I was speaking tongues, like. I cannot make this up. Like, I was in there struggling. I was telling them, like, I'm finna push. They was like, no, it's not time. I'm like, they ain't have me set up. They ain't have me nothing. I said, look, y'all, I'm finna push this baby out. I yelled out one time, y'all better get this baby up out of me. They was like, no. And they say no. He was out. He was out. Everybody was looking around like, she just did not just push this baby out. Yes, I did. I told you I was finna push.
And like, push the baby out.
Like, if I would have pushed it, like, hard, he would have been on the floor. Like, that's how hard. Like, he just...
You was straining hard as hell.
Oh, yeah. I was. I was.
Trying to get this. So you was in pain? A lot of pain?
I felt everything. Yes. Yes. I was like, this. I kept telling them, y'all, epidural not working. It's in. I said, it's not working. Like, I felt everything. So I was like, it was kind of pointless for me to even have epidural.
So sometimes the epidurals don't work?
That shit did not work. It did not.
And they can't hit you. They can only put so much in you.
They can't do nothing for me. Yeah. And I was struggling.
Oh, man. So the first one was a breeze. The second one was the pain one.
The pain, and he is a pain.
He's a pain now.
Yes.
He said, I came in the world in pain. I'm going to continue to trait.
Yeah, he could see. Yeah, most definitely.
But you know, for the most part, you went through that experience, and would you go through it again?
I gotta have my girl. So not now, not no time soon, but
eventually you want a girl. You want a girl. Why you want a girl so bad?
Because I have a lot of brothers. It's not but boys.
Yeah.
So if somebody throws a girl, nobody else doing nothing. I'm the only one with kids.
Right.
So.
Then you would like to do some mother-daughter stuff. Like,
right. Because I can dress up with my boys. We always dress up, like every Halloween we dress up. Christmases we dress up. But I got to have a girl.
You have a girl, yes. So you got any nieces in the family?
No.
No
my
nieces?
My kids are the only, only nephews. Nobody else doing nothing.
That's wow. Yeah. Out of your big family.
Yes, nobody else. And I'm like, look, I know y'all was messing around before I was.
Right. So it make you look like you just right here just throwing it.
Right. Like, come on.
Just because y'all ain't got no proof y'all been having sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make me look bad.
Make you look bad.
Yeah.
Out of 8 siblings, you the only one with kids.
The only one.
That's wild.
Right.
So, what was your plans while you was in high school? Like, far as like after, before the kids, and before the kids, what was your plans? And after the kids, what are your plans? Did have your plans change anyway?
Yes. I wanted to go to Valdosta State.
Valdosta.
Yeah. Okay. I did interior designing.
Okay, I know about Augusta. That's near my little area.
Really?
Valdosta.
Yes.
Yeah, near Florida.
That was my big, everything. I wanted interior design and go there. Then I wanted to do modeling too. So I tried to dibble dab in that, but it's hard. Modeling, to try to get out there, trying to find the right people. Yeah. Make sure nobody scamming you. It's hard.
It's a lot of scamming modeling.
Yes.
A lot of scamming in really everything these days. Now a lot of scam. People just trying to get dollar off you. The rest of most they can and without paying you.
Right.
So yeah.
So I was like, that was hard. And I know most of the modeling agencies probably it's in New York. I think New York and Atlanta. But I was young. I ain't have no car. I can't, I'm scared to fly. I ain't flying nowhere. Mm-hmm. So I kind of hung that up a little bit because everybody tried to, just you might as well model. I said, look, y'all, I tried. I'm trying, but I'll get there. Hopefully, I'm still trying to get there. So,
Right.
But as far as like interior designing, I kind of hung it up. I still dib and dab in it, like around the house.
Why you hung it up though? You know, you still can do it. That's still like a little quick bag you could dip a dabble in.
Yeah, it's a quick one. I don't know why I really hung that up.
I said don't hang it up. Don't hang up no skill that you. I tell everybody don't hang up no skill that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Like I you know, it don't matter if you got. Cause we all have the potential of doing multitasking so many times, so many things all at once. Right. We multitask every day anyway. Mm-hmm. Walking and talking is a multitask. Mm-hmm. Cause a lot of people can't walk and talk at the same time because of they health issues and stuff like that. So walking and talking is a multitask. So you know, something simple as that every day that we do is multitask. But we all have everybody on this earth has a place and it has a position where, you know, you could do so much because you have that in you, the ability in you. That's why we have a learning process, and we can learn different languages in a few hours. We can learn how to walk again. We can do so much because our brain is powerful, powerful as hell. So we have the power to do anything we put our mind to, but a lot of people just don't. Yeah. Get mad at other people that do though.
Right. Swear, like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's all that be. That be what it is, man. But yeah. So interior decorating, and you also do a little video vixen, if you want to call it that.
Yes, you know. I want to say I started in April. Was it April?
So you just started this year?
Yes. Yeah, I've been going crazy, yeah. So I think it was in August. I want to say my first video shoot was with
Kiki Too Blunt.
Shout out Kiki Too Blunt. Kiki. First video was with her. Then I did another video with her. Then ever since then, everything just been
people been hitting you up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
You've been doing video. You've been doing filming. Yes. You've been doing all types of stuff lately.
Yes. So. It came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. I wasn't even like looking to that. But I met like a good amount of people, good people. Everybody I've been working with, good people. Right. So
you didn't know none of these people?
I knew, of course I knew Kiki, Kia, Slim Kia, I knew Karma.
Y'all knew them for school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no.
I knew growing up?
Kiki, yeah. Karma, we all went to school together. Kiki, not Kiki, but Slim Kia. Our history. I want to say history because it's not really history, but how we know each other. It's a story.
Okay.
But everybody else, no, I really just met. So, no, I knew Cups too. Knew Cups years back when we used to party together. I would say that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what is like some stuff that you learned from just being around the entertainers in the city, just being around the sets and videos and stuff? Like, what are some stuff that you picked up and, you know, learned as far as entertainment aspect of things?
That's a hard question because that's a hard one because I just don't want to say I haven't learned anything yet. I would say that.
No, that's a good question. I mean, that's a good answer too.
Yeah, I haven't learned anything yet. I am willing to learn, but I'm just out here freewheeling it right now. Nobody actually like really sat me down. Hey, talk about this. Talk about that. So I'm just out here going off what I'm doing. You're
doing, and the vibes make sense.
Right.
The vibes make sense. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Also, so you also was in Cheetah's Handbook and Bloodshed.
Yes.
How was your experience on set with you? For you?
Well, the first movie, Cheetah's Handbook. Of course, I was nervous. That's why I was like, really want to be in the back.
In the back.
Oh, yeah, in the back. I didn't want to be. I didn't want to do
You wanted to be in the back. So why you want to be in the back?
Because I'm a shy person. I don't know where it came from. I recently just got anxiety. So it's like, I don't know. When I say I don't know where it came from, it came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like when I just, when I started skating, like it just hit me. So it's like I'm trying to get up out of it, but it's hard because I ain't the same Jessika. But I'm getting there. But for Blood Was Shed Tonight. Now that was something new for me because I'm like, look,
yeah, you open up.
Yeah, like for real, because I don't even wear lingerie.
You don't?
No. Why? Okay, because why I don't wear it.
You didn't have a boyfriend that you wanted to like, let me dress up for my boyfriend? No.
I tried that one time. No. I tried that one time, and I kid you not, he laughed at me. So he laughed at me. Yes.
Like laughing at you, like you were doing something silly, or
no.
You were trying to be sexy?
Yes. And
no. I'd be mad as fuck. What the hell?
Yes. So after that, I was like, yeah, that's a wrap. Like, no more.
So I'm trying to see what was funny at the time.
Right. That's what's funny?
He couldn't stop laughing.
Could constantly laughing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
Yeah, I was like,
that was
what?
Rude
Yeah.
So that was the only time?
The only time. Well, and then, of course, I tried again, but, like, by me being laughed at, it's like I was... You
was covered.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell he's laughing at. That's wild. That's weird.
Really wild. Right. Right. But, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I was like when I came in. I had like big ass clothes on.
Covered up.
I was like, y'all, I have to drink. Because I would not.
Right. Yeah. But you did it.
But I did it.
You nailed it. Yeah. It's an experience. Like I said, it opens up. Cause like I said, you got a couple more films you working.
Right.
Exactly. Cool. So, you also substitute.
Yes, I am a
substitute teacher. So how you wind up getting into substituting?
I've been doing it for 7 years. I ended up getting into it when I was pregnant with my first child. I couldn't really work like that, but I knew I needed that income. And like with substituting, you would just sit down all day, pretty much, until you have to walk the kids here and there. So that's when I really got into it. Because I couldn't do nothing else as far as like labor-wise.
Right.
And then when I got into it, I kind of loved it. And I just kind of stuck with it.
Okay.
So my first group of students that I taught, they actually graduating this year. And I was like, ain't no way.
For real?
Yes.
They graduate?
They graduating. Wow. Well, 2023, this school year.
That's wild. Well, you say you've been doing it 7 years. So, 7 years.
Yeah.
You know, we had 12 years. Some of us have 11. Some of us graduated 11. So 11 years.
So I started middle school. My first school was actually Murphy.
Murphy.
And everybody hated Murphy, of course, because the kids was a little wild. But for some reason, when I got them, they listened to me. I don't know why. They straightened up. The worst kids, they used to send them straight to me. That's why they really tried to hire me on permanent. I was like, nah. But they send the worst kids to you? To me. And I get them to do their work.
What you like, Morgan Freeman on Lean On Me or something?
I guess so.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Yeah, it's like they came to me. They used to do their work. They listened to me. I don't know why, but...
Probably because they see, like, a lot of people relate to some people they can relate to. I thought maybe you probably look at your height, size, be like, well, she's small like us.
I probably look like y'all.
Look like them. And so it's like, then you probably was a lot more fun teacher. Because I grew up with some boring-ass teachers.
Okay.
Like, teachers boring as hell. They smoked Virginia Slims. They ain't really teach much. They showed on the board, but they just basically just explained, but they didn't make it fun. I feel like when you're teaching, you have to get the kids' attention. That's like performing. You're a performer. Because teachers are performers.
Right.
Because anytime you stand up in front of an audience and you get capturing their attention. Are you trying to keep their attention? You're performing. Now, how good your performance is, that's what,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know. I just feel like some teachers need to make it more hip, make it more fun for the kids.
Exactly.
You know, and making it to more of a game where, you know, if you can somehow put the stuff they need to learn into some type of game system or some type of stuff where
make them want to come and make them want to
come
learn.
to school,
right.
make them want to learn, because, you know, we gotta change the way to reach people in order to hit them different. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've been to like some elementary schools, I kid you not, if you walk into their classrooms, it's like plain as day. Y'all don't got nothing to engage these kids. They don't want to be here.
Boring.
Yes, so boring. I was like, yeah, y'all got to do better.
Yeah.
Y'all got to do better.
And that's why all the kids be like, I hate school.
Yep.
Or yeah, you have a couple of them say they like school. You know, they got a girlfriend or boyfriend, or you know, or they just candy day or pizza day or some shit like that, some stupid shit. But but for the most part, man, it's like I think it needs to be more spiced up for in school for the kids. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Treat them more like every week, like, you know, the teachers can do this, like, you know, have some talk to the principal and be like, hey, every week, can we give like allowances to the students, like for good attention?
Y'all can do a treasure box. They used to have treasure boxes.
They used to do it for us.
Yes,
I'm gonna do that for the kids.
Right.
Like, you gotta do something to make these kids stay in school. Keep it like, okay, they got treasure box or something.
Right.
Something.
Every Friday, of course, they do. Well, they do like snacks at the end of every school day. So I would say like Friday, just make it fun.
Make it fun, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
End of the week, y'all did y'all job. Y'all came in and learned. We doing this every Friday.
I know I don't remember these many damn holidays in school.
Oh my God.
It's like they have a date. Like my son called me. I'm like, why you in this school? He was like, something work day. What is that?
I don't know why they started this. Every time they out for a holiday, the next day, they don't go to school. Why?
Why? I don't understand that.
Like, tell them they got to do it online, school online. Okay, but you got to realize everybody don't have laptops. Everybody don't have internet.
Right.
Everybody can do stuff at home.
Everybody can't afford all that.
And they trying to pin and own them working at home. I'm not understanding, like, these teachers, they not teaching. I'm being straight up. They not teaching.
No, they're not.
So, because I know my son is in the first grade. I don't really see homework. I see, like, papers, like, they got to read through every day, this, and the third, but we used to have homework every day. Spelling bees, spelling words, like, y'all, they slacking with these kids. And it start from home. Because, like, my kids, my son is 2. He know his colors. He know his shapes. He know how to count to 20. Like, everything start from home. So, y'all depending on these teachers teaching y'all kids, but y'all can't stay. Y'all got to stay up on them at home, too.
Right.
Y'all can't expect for the teachers to do everything because these teachers half-ass and they sell.
Facts. So, it's a job for them.
Exactly. And they not there to do that. They there for a paycheck.
And a lot of them got kids they damn self. So it's like, you know, you right. You was absolutely right. It starts with home. That's why I said earlier, like, you know, we have to teach our kids and stop letting the internet and school do it.
Yep.
But it's kind of hard. But it's kind of hard for some parents to teach kids when they have to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, and then their schedules are not lining up. So say like if the kids, what time kids get out of school? What, about 3? Yeah,
they change the time.
They change the time like 2, 3,
yeah.
Something like that. So during those times, a lot of people at work at that time, either they going to work or they're getting off of work. So it's kind of hard for families to be family when you have everybody in the house has to work now these days because everything is going up. Right. You know what I'm saying? The cost of everything going up. Like food is just crazy.
Do you know how you eat chitlins?
I don't eat meat.
Okay, you don't eat meat.
But
chitlins used to be probably $9 a bucket. Them things are $50.
$50 for some.
Darn near $50 for a bucket.
For some pork chitlins?
Man, they lost their rabbit ass mind. I was like, yeah, y'all.
The pig still alive in there or something?
Got to be. He better be doing something.
You talking about the red bucket, right?
The red bucket.
Wow.
Yes.
That's like price of crab.
Right.
That ain't crab.
That's not.
God.
That is not. Yeah,
that's like $50. That get you what, a bushel of crab? You get you a decent little crab boil for that price. But
a decent. They half-assing on that too.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's like, yeah. That's wild.
Right.
I know if you go grocery shopping now, $60 is not a lot no more.
No, $100 ain't even.
It's not even a lot no more.
No.
Nothing. So it's like $60 probably like 3 items, 4 items.
Really, like
3-4 items.
Yeah.
Depending on
what you getting.
Cause they like $14.99. This one's $13.99. Yep. That's $12.99.
Yep. It's ridiculous. Might as well starve.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. But and then it gets worse the bigger your family is.
Yeah. And I have boys. They young and they eat me out of a house.
And then you don't get no assistance, do you?
Yeah.
You do get assistance. Okay.
I do
now just imagine you don't get it.
Right. I'll be on my ass.
Cause that's an extra couple $100 you got to kick out.
Man. I be happy. Let me tell you, I be happy. Like when I get my food stamps, I go. But like I said, they eat, so it's like when I spend my food stamps, I still got to come out of pocket sometimes.
Yeah, you still got to come out the pocket.
I still got to come out of pocket, which is okay, which is cool. But they eat, and then I know I eat. I'm small, but I eat. Right. So
I just feel like the government can since the government. They have the option to do stuff when they want to do stuff. Same way how they can out the blue. All right, we're gonna send everybody $1,000 tomorrow, just because there's a storm coming and you're gonna need it.
And then they get it back.
And then they get it back from you.
Then they get it back. Gas prices.
Right.
Y'all might as well could have kept a little money. To be honest with you.
Right. Like the PP loans and all that other stuff.
Oh, I ain't dare step my foot into that.
I ain't touched them.
No, y'all can have that.
So, question, by you being a teacher and all that, why and I've always had this argument towards the teacher, and I feel like that's one reason. Because I try to look at things on both sides. I try to think that, you got to see things on both sides to understand the conversation more.
Right.
So on the teacher side, I feel like, okay, a lot of them are not really taking their job to the max because they're not getting paid.
They're not.
Like they supposed to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like a lot of government officials they get paid dirt shit compared to somebody shooting basketball, running football, which is, I never understood that because it's like, okay, you training the up and coming basketball players,
right? The
up and coming football players, they're in your classes. So they start with the teacher,
right?
Regardless to what, it starts with the teacher, and then they teaching your kids.
They should be up there.
They should have bread because they should have bread. And I feel like if the teachers have bread, I ain't saying they gotta have millions of dollars like the basketball players. I'm not saying that,
right?
But they should be living comfortably enough where oh, that's a teacher. You have some influence. You have some most influence type thing because for one, you're teaching hundreds of kids. Right. You have, and you taking care of hundreds of kids in your care on a daily basis. You and it's just you and them. So you the protector. Right. Anything goes wrong, school shooting or something like that.
These your kids.
These your responsibility.
Yeah.
So it's like, it should be more money. It should be more support from the city when it comes to teachers. That's just how I feel when it comes to that. And I feel like teachers should have the freedom to teach what they want to teach and how they want to teach it. Right. Don't let it be such a formated system. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't teach everybody the same way.
Everybody don't learn the same way. Get it. Right. You're absolutely right. Because it's to the point where since they pay, it's not there. We don't have no teachers, like, at all. And
right.
it's harder on us substitutes because we got to pick up their slack. I'm supposed to just be here to, just really watch the kids, give them what you give me,
right.
make sure they do their work and understand. I'm not here to fully teach these kids.
Right.
And I know I was talking to somebody and they was like, their friend was a teacher. She just stopped going. Like, she didn't want to do it no more. It's like a lot of teacher vacancies, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous because of the pay. I shouldn't be working. If I work every day of the week, we probably, same amount, we probably like right here. It shouldn't be like that because I don't have no degree in teaching.
Right.
Y'all got the degrees. I don't. So what is it?
Like, why did you go to college and get in debt just to go teach school and make less money than what you went to college for?
Right.
You don't even.
It don't make sense.
It don't even come out unless you being a professor or something like that, or dean. But that takes some build and connections and resources and stuff like that. But far as like just being a regular elementary or middle or high school teacher or whatever, it's like you at the dirt pool, you at the dirt bottom, and it's like you get the dirt pay, you get damn near janitor type money.
Yep. And most teachers working two jobs. Two jobs. And it shouldn't be like that.
Big facts. That's facts.
At all.
Shouldn't be like that. I mean, you got one job where you teaching. It should be no different. Like even in the military should make more money. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just what it is. I feel like in America is the most craziest system I've ever seen, because it's like you have somebody, Serena Williams and, other sports players. No knock on everybody. I love sports, but just keeping it G. We give money, the most money, to the most idiotic shit that doesn't make any sense. It's not fixing anything. Like the sports shit, don't get me wrong. That's more of an individual thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's more of that, of your individual talent and individual gift and individual dream of making it to the NBA. Right. Or the WNBA or whatever. But when it comes to teaching, I feel like teaching needs to be highlighted more, and it need more pay. And I feel like more pay will bring in more people that wants to teach kids, that would love to teach kids. It will bring in more. It will actually keep the kids in more. And then I'm pretty sure if the money that was going to the school was actually put, was like, okay, like I said, we give something for the allowance to the kids every week. Something. Some type of something. Besides we giving millions of dollars to somebody to go play basketball. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It don't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. It has to make sense to me. Because like the WNBA, they complain because they're not making money like the NBA. They getting dirt cheap money compared to what the NBA. Like, the most contract you probably see them is what, $500,000, $750,000 contract for 2-3 years. Yeah. That's a bench player in the NBA. Okay. That's somebody on the bench. You feel me? But a female star, and you mean to tell me she's only making $300,000 to $500,000 for 2-3 years? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's like $100,000 a year. But in men basketball, they make 40 a year, 40 million a year. It's a total different. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's not my place to try to figure out those things, because, at the end of the day, it's just, when you're a billionaire, conversations are different. Yeah, of course. The crowds are different. Of course, we're never going to understand that life because, unless we're billionaires. Yeah. Yes, we ain't going to understand it yet. Yeah. Like I said, we ain't going to understand the life until we billionaires, right. But as of right now, it's kind of hard to understand billionaires when they do certain things. Right. Like, why do they do that stupid thing? We don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So, yeah. So do the principals, they get paid, right?
I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know that aspect.
Okay. But sometimes I be seeing the principals, they be coming in substituting as well. Some principals do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that.
You never seen the principal? Oh yeah. Well, from Body where I'm from, we have the assistant principal and then we have a principal. Y'all have assistant and a principal?
Yes.
Okay. We had assistant and a principal. So the principal used to come in and when a teacher gets suspended or fired or something like that and they need a sub or something and the sub might be running late or a sub might not come today, the principal will come in and teach class.
No, see, yeah. We either they split the classes up, they go somewhere else. Sub late.
They split the classes?
Yeah, they split them. They'll split them. Teacher not here. If they can't get a sub, or the sub late. If the sub late, another teacher will come in. Students already be in the classroom. They'll just keep walking back and forth, make sure they good, make sure they class good. But I ain't never heard of the principal come in. That's crazy.
Yeah. Certain schools, principal will come in and teach class, or he'll sub.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's the principal, so he's basically over the school. He's the area, the area manager. So he got to make sure all the classes are going running around. He's basically like, if you had a job, he's the supervisor.
Okay.
In other words, that's why you see him walk around, make sure the hallway is good, teachers on point, the whole nine. So but yeah. So as far as the school system, man, there've been a lot of school shootings this year. As far as like in Augusta. Been going crazy. They've been going
ham.
They've been going wild. They've been going wild.
Yeah, like for real. I don't understand. Then it be like younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like how y'all get to the guns?
How y'all get a gun?
How y'all even get associated with this?
They want to fucking look at my old bad report card before I buy a gun. Like
yeah.
Lee. I ain't talking about no handgun. They got some sticks.
Yeah. Oh Lord, yeah, they packing. They definitely.
It's wild, man. So do you feel like when it comes to today, do you feel like this generation is different than your generation coming up, as far as like the mentality of the women, the girls, and the whole nine?
Yeah. I can't even relate myself with my generation at all.
For real?
I can't.
Why is that?
I think I'm more old school when it comes down to a lot of
old
things.
soul.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So all that sneaky linking and all that bull, no.
Right.
No. And
it's crazy. You go ahead.
No, you go.
I said it's crazy because what you're saying, sneaky link, piggybacking on what you're saying, it's crazy because everything that we grew up was like frowned upon or stuff. It's popular now.
Right. And I don't understand it.
The roles got reversed. It's crazy.
Right. And then I was like, everybody look at me thinking I'm finna woot. No, I'm not. I ain't one of those females.
Right.
I am not. I ain't even just.
Think you're an easy getter.
They think I'm easy.
But you don't give up that perception.
Exactly. That's what let's make it make sense. I do not at all. Like
I don't
know if I look a type of way, and I don't give that. I don't even like to be around people like that. So for you to think I'm easy or try me like that, it's like no.
Cause you gotta think you one of them females where it's like a guy would love to talk to you because he knows that you that type of female that's not gonna be in everybody's face. Mm-hmm. You stay out the way. Mm-hmm. You keep to yourself. And he don't have to worry about you doing no bullshit.
Right.
Even though he might do some bullshit.
Even though, 9 out of 10, he gonna do some bullshit. That's crazy. But yeah, even though he most definitely.
I'm just keeping it real. It's not every man. It's not every man. But majority. This generation, I tell you this. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm being straight honest. And I'm telling you from a guy perspective.
Right.
This generation, I can't sit here and say that it's this generation that's full of shit. Mm-hmm. It's all generations full of shit. So I mean, you gotta think in every generation, you always gonna have you're gonna have the people that made sense and the people that was full of shit. Every generation. And then if they survive, they still alive now, they still probably full of shit.
Yeah.
So they just an older, seasonal full of shit.
Yeah.
The person that's been full of shit for years. So you got experience in that. Yeah. So, but that's just a separation amongst people. That's why I tell people it's always going to be a separation amongst people. Like, it's going to be hard to get everybody on one accord because we all have different mindset. We all want things a certain way. Some of us are dominant. Some of us are not dominant. Some of us are violent. Some of us are not violent. So it's like there's always going to be a separation amongst people, regardless to what. It's not good to have everybody coming together, but just you can have 100,000 people in your camp and be good for life. Be set. You know what I'm saying? With the finances, the whole nine.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, it don't be back to the guys. It don't be the younger generation. Like I said, all guys of all ages cheat. They, you know, and even females, you know. But I will say this: females will only cheat once they find out their man cheated.
Right.
But then it's get back.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You can't get back like that?
I can't get back. I'd rather leave you. Than get back.
That'll hurt.
I'll leave you before.
Boy, them breakups be hurting. Jesus.
I would leave you before I cheat. I can't do it.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I be thinking about it like, yeah, but no, it ain't in me. I can't do nobody how they do me.
Right.
So.
Right. But I will say that for most of the time, when a woman cheat on a man because he done did some bullshit, and that's her get back. If she don't want to leave him, she probably don't want to leave him because she love him, and she's either comfortable either financially or emotionally, one of the two, and she don't want to lose that. So
I got to go.
Yeah.
Look, I got to go.
You got to get out of there.
Yeah, I can't do it.
She got to get out of there. Yeah. So what are some things that you would not tolerate from a guy anymore? Because you're single now, right?
Yes.
So what are some things, like, if you ever start back dating, what are some things that you would not tolerate from a guy?
Of course, cheating. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these dudes and this whole little cheating thing. Cheating, the disrespect. Heavy on disrespect. I'm really easygoing. You get what I'm saying? Only thing I ask her is, like, don't lie to me, for one. Do not lie to me, because I find out everything.
Right.
Even if I don't be looking, it always come to me. So if I ask you something, 9 out of 10, I know about it. Don't lie.
Right. You just want to see if you're going to lie.
Yeah, pretty much. So lying, the cheating. Just look, I don't care. You do what you do. Everybody their own individual. Just keep it a band with me.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
I don't know, because I'm really like, I'm easy good. That's why I just don't understand, like.
Why you think men cheat?
Temptation.
Good answer.
Yeah, I would say that for sure, because a man ain't gonna cheat if they want it. It's a mindset, for one.
Right.
Mindset.
Right.
So men say they ain't gonna cheat, but 9 out of 10, if it's in front of them, they gonna cheat. If they not there yet.
If the opportunity presents itself where you can get away with it, I'm pretty sure majority. I can't say all. Majority.
Because it's some good men.
It's some good men out there. I ain't gonna cap. It's some good men out there. But majority of the men will take that opportunity.
They sure will.
Oh, yeah.
They would most definitely. I haven't not ran into one yet.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's most definitely temptation.
But yeah, it's temptation, and I feel like another reason that a lot of men cheat. You know, a lot of men. It's not one reason. It's multiple reasons, but it's one main reason that men in relationship cheat. They cheat because you always missing something that they want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they always gonna be missing something that you want.
Right.
we always gonna miss something that we want. That's the purpose of us working and trying to fulfill each other's needs as much as we can. But you always still gonna be missing something that person wants, regardless to what. You know, everybody can be like, he's everything I need. Now he's missing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's finances, emotions, you know, because sooner or later, if he's not missing anything, there wouldn't be no arguments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're missing something. That means, you know, argument is a disagreement. It's a misinformed. It's miscommunication. There's so many things that can cause an argument. So you can't say someone's perfect or anything like that if there's any disagreements or any arguments.
Right.
You know, that just shows, okay, that's a flaw in y'all system that y'all have to work. Because, you know, if you trying to say your whole relationship is going to be solid peaches and cream. And I think, guys, a lot of us cheat because we impatient. Yeah. You know, we impatient, meaning that some of us are impatient. What I mean by impatient is like a lot of them don't want to. They want a relationship, but they don't want all the other shit that come with the relationship. They don't want the, you know, I don't like to do all that arguing shit, but it comes with the relationship.
Yeah, right.
It comes with a relationship. Right. It doesn't matter. Y'all not, and every argument is not going to be we finna break up. You know, it can be, what's the name did play on that movie? No, he did.
So you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like you gonna have those type of things. So, but I just feel like men has to understand what a relationship is first before they get into it.
Exactly.
And, you know, cause I ain't gonna cap, I don't really hear that many, I don't really hear that about that many stories of women cheating. Like just for cheating for no reason. Right. Don't get me wrong. There's stories out there. There's an ass of stories out there, but they're not, men cheating is more stories than women just cheating. Right. Because women are more sneakier. Women know how to cheat without getting caught, and you'll never know if a woman cheating unless she tells you. Or she just sloppy as fuck.
Oh, yeah, right. Because you can know. Yeah. You'll know if you can tell if your partner cheating on you.
Yeah, you would know. You'll know. But I'm talking about unless she's sloppy.
Sloppy not, don't even care.
Yeah, don't care. Right. Or she just the rhythm is off. Like I tell people, if you know, we got a rhythm that we're flowing. Right. If you waking up every day, you brush your teeth, you know, you leave your phone on the bed for a whole 2 years. You've just been doing that every morning.
And now all
of a sudden you take this phone with you everywhere you go.
There you go.
Like, what the phone? Why you?
There you go. Like, there you go. Yeah, you're right. You got.
But you tell on yourself.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And people don't understand that. People don't know that. Yeah. Like, I know before you even think I know.
Your rhythm's off.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, our rhythm is, you making me, I don't understand, you changing the rhythm of what's going on.
What's up? Yeah.
Talk to me. Let me know. But yeah, like, you know, men cheat for a lot of reasons, man. One main reason, you know, like I said, something missing. Some men have a huge appetite for women. Some just don't feel. Some men didn't have that mother's love, so they try to go for multiple women to try to find that mother love out of them. You know what I'm saying?
And just stay single.
That's
it. That's it. Just stay. If that's the case, just stay single. That's just crazy.
Yeah. But like you said, it goes back to what you said, temptation. Men want what they want. And then it's like they don't care about, they got a wife and whatever other shit that they don't care.
Y'all homes. That's like, boy. Yeah. That's just crazy. Yeah. Something that y'all built, you built. Yeah. Destroyed. For what?
Yeah.
10 seconds?
We do it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we do it. Like I said, I mean, we all, you know, like not all. Like
nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Yeah. You know.
So, but making it a habit.
Right.
Come on.
I just feel like when you get to a point where you're known for just every relationship ended on you cheating, just stay single. Just stay single and just be honest, because you got women that'll still fuck with you on the strength of you just being honest with them. Like, hey, look, I don't want a relationship, you know. Right. I don't want a relationship neither. I just want to goddamn, you know, bump.
That's it. Right.
Everybody be on the same page, know what's going on. You won't have, you know, you know not to put so many coins on the table. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
that's kind of tricky too. That is tricky.
Let's talk into that too. Let's get into that.
Because
it still wind up leading into that.
Everybody, that y'all can have a complete understanding about what's going on.
Right.
One of the two gonna catch feelings.
All the time.
Every
time.
So it's like
each way is dangerous either way. So
dangerous.
That's why like as adults, like, and that's one thing I've been trying to tell people. It's like time is the biggest culprit in this situation. What I mean by time, what builds a bond. Time. Right. Time.
Right.
That's why like let's say like producers, studio engineers. There's been cases where a lot of studio producer engineers have sex with their artists or they have sex with people they work with. Whatever. Right. That came from them being in the studio so much with time. You gotta think, if you're in the studio with somebody every day, all day, y'all got to sing, y'all talk about, y'all relating about everything, y'all talk about everything, y'all laugh about everything, y'all both attractive looking. If y'all both single or whoever situation, one probably got a relationship, but the relationship might be rocky. Right. You know what I'm saying? One thing lead to another one night, boom, 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 boom. That's how stuff happens. And then y'all done already worked all that time together already. So after the sex just breaks the seal open, now the feeling just automatically just come through the door like, hey, we here. We here.
We see you.
We're here. Because it's already been there.
Yeah.
You get me? Because that time you done been put it in. So it's like, that's another thing. So even if you don't want to talk to nobody, you don't want no relationship, but if you having sex with someone and you spending time with someone, sooner or eventually later, the feelings going to get involved. And as soon as feelings get involved, then that's a whole different ball game you got to talk about now. So, yeah.
And people don't, people don't believe in,
excuse me.
Dang, what I was gonna say? The word's on the tip of my tongue and it's not coming out. They don't believe. Oh, dang. If I say it, I know you're going to get the word for me because it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't say that. People don't believe, like, going long periods without sex.
Celibate. Being celibate.
Yeah. There you go. It was there.
Yeah.
They don't believe that. And then when I tell people, like, I go course of time, like, bruh, I'm...
How long you make a man wait?
Oh. I wouldn't say... A good minute. A hot ass minute.
Hot ass minute?
A hot ass minute.
Yeah, that's probably why you're single now.
I don't.
That's probably.
No, well, I would say, I'm not the type of person. First link up, we night. That's facts. Not me. You get what I'm saying? Right. And most dudes, like I said, they'll get that impression off like, oh, we link. Oh, come smoke with me. Oh, we can smoke. We can drink. Right. But that's as far as
you already know that. You already know that. Yeah, you already know such thing as just come and chill and smoke.
Yeah, because I already know, like, right.
It ain't happening this time. You trying to simmer it up.
Like, no, I'm not. And then sometimes I don't even be on that. I'm not on that type of time. I'm not an easy female. So, how long? Probably 3, 4, 5 link ups. Like, but it have to be like we linking up every day.
And each one
it's like lengthy link ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gotcha.
So
yeah, I said that's why you single now.
Cause I'm not one of those.
You're not one of those. Cause you gotta think this generation now, they fuck soon as they meet each other that day. What you doing that on that night? Hey,
right.
Yeah, so it's like, and guys, some guys and some females, like. And it's both sides. It ain't just the guys. It's both sides because a female will use that to get closer to a guy. You know what I'm saying? So she'll give it up quick.
Right.
Or she feels like, okay, here's my opportunity to try to get something or whatever. So she'll give that, and then don't,
It's just, I can't, because soul ties are real.
Right. Once you pass those right there, them ties are linked.
That's like, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be
careful. Ties are
linked. Yes. So that's not really. I am single. I ain't gonna hold you because I don't just be throwing myself out there. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I said, that's why. I mean, when I mean that's why you're single, I mean that it ain't you. Of course, it's not you.
Right.
You. Now I was saying you single because of that that aspect of men.
Right.
Like,
right.
you know, if your intentions are coming to you. First of all, certain women are the reason that men are acting like that too. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, you have what I mean by, okay, certain ways you can't approach women no more. Like you used to. Back then, you were like, hey, pretty lady, or something like that. These days now, it's no conversation. They don't know you. They keep walking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the conversations are different now, where it's like more people in their phones more than up, generally having conversations. How you feel about that? Or like all that?
But the phone situation, everybody in their phones, I don't like it. That's if you with somebody, y'all in your phone. What y'all doing? Conversating. Put your phone down.
Right.
Like, bro, let's talk. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, phone's just taking over. Phone's gonna be.
My phone's taking over.
It is like it's really social media.
It is.
Flipping app to app.
Phones in general.
Yeah, like y'all. People gotta get it together.
It's to a point where people get ridiculed what kind of phone they have. I'm like, what, you got an Android or you got an iPhone? I got an Android. Oh, you got an Android. Like, what the hell?
What does that got to do with me?
What the hell that got to do with my life and me?
Right. Oh, I can't talk to you because you got an Android.
I'm like, what? And it be the brokest people. It be some of the brokest people with iPhones talking shit.
Right.
I'm like, how you get this iPhone?
Right.
Somebody gave them the iPhone.
You didn't get it.
Or they bought it for like outrageous low price. Or it's an outdated iPhone.
Right. I still got my iPhone. Almost 3 years.
I got Galaxy.
I gotta give me another phone.
I got Galaxy. Like, I don't like, my life don't depends on no phones. I don't be on my phone like that. So it's like,
but I do tell you now, them Galaxies, they be looking nice.
Come on now.
I'll be seeing y'all now.
Man, them Galaxy cost just as much as them iPhones.
I believe it. Yeah, 5 cameras on the back.
Them Galaxy cost just as much as them iPhones.
I'm like, do not tempt me. Do not tempt me.
Them iPhones are cheap.
Yeah, they ridiculous.
They're cheap.
They're ridiculous.
iPhones are cheap.
They ridiculous.
They really are. I'm not capping. They really are cheap.
Mine's is literally like, it'll cut, like just now, it cuts off on and off by itself.
So y'all paying for the software and the stuff, the software and the firmware that's inside those phones. But as far as like the manufacturer of those phones, those cheap phones, they made cheap, but just the inside of it is expensive.
Right.
But as far as the processor, chips, and all the other shit, but as far as the phone itself, this phone's cheap as fuck. You drop that phone, that shit just shatters.
Man, it's crazy. I go to CPR every 2 months. I'm going because of my screen. Like, they give me discounts off the rip.
For your screen?
Yes.
You crack your screen all the time?
I go there every 2 months. And they just look at me like, come on, just give it here.
You did a show with Glorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. James Brown rated this year. How they went?
It could have been better.
Yeah. Okay.
Way better. Okay. First experience, first show. I felt like I popped my shit, you know.
Right.
But yeah.
You were nervous?
Not really.
Not really. How the crowd was?
Ass. It should have been, because we was under the impression it was sold out.
Right.
They was taking the people from the top. Y'all come on down to the bottom.
Oh, to fill it up.
Yeah, to fill it up. Like, and then they was mad about that because they didn't pay. They might as well just pay for what they paid to sit up top. They ain't, like, it was just.
Right.
It was crazy.
Right.
But, yeah, they got to do better on it. Mm-hmm. That should be like a listen learn show. What can I say? That was a little test run. Test run. That's it. More to come. More to come.
You know, just know what to do next time.
Right.
Yeah. So, the Battle of the Bands.
Yes.
How they went?
It was lovely, you know. Cross Creek pop they shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. They don't like it though.
Why?
You know, our band was never up there.
Why?
Never up there. I wouldn't say direction. We had a good director, but we wasn't really big on performance like that.
Yeah, y'all didn't have like the spectacular performances
Right,
and stuff.
right.
The standout performance.
Yeah. I mean, we played, but we weren't never as good as what? Josie.
Yeah.
Back then, Josie. I would say back then, Josie. Back then, Lainey.
Yeah.
But this year, you know, we got shout out to Mr. Fleming, new band director.
Yeah.
We all came back. He came back because he graduated from there. So, Mr. Strong, shout out to all y'all. You know, I gotta give my shout outs. Yeah, showed up, popped our shit. They don't like it, but you know we can't. They never give credit when it's due. Right. So we said, of course, they said, you know, Burke County was number one. But I don't see Burke County as a competition. Because Burke County is Burke County. You get what I'm saying? That right. They in their own little element. But as far as like Richmond County, we're the top. We're top in Richmond County. They don't like that. We would have been, I would say, if we had our drum majors, we would have been up there with Burke County. Yeah, I've been up there. We would, because of course, we lost points for not having drum major. Drum major, right. We would have been up there. They would really hit us in. So, yeah. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. So they do those once a year? Around this time? Oh, yeah. Around this time? Hopefully we will go to the classes. I'm looking forward to classes. I want to go to the classes because we earn it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. Most success to that one, man. Yeah. Most success. All right, so before we slide off on NewbieVeT, how can they get in contact with you, and is there any love you like to shout out? Contact with me, of course, Facebook, Jessika Love. Instagram, _JessBaby, 2 Y's, ____. Snapchat, Jessika1Love. Y'all can hit me up. Y'all might get a response, y'all might not. But yeah. Shout out to my mama, of course. My grandma. Long live my daddy. But other than that, siblings, love y'all. That's about it.